गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Within our system, are we having the divine virus which is overtaking everything else? Are we allowing the divine to express in and through our senses, our mind, our ideas, concepts, imaginations? Has it all, our actions, has it all been taken over by the divine? Even though this is our natural state, that it is so, but some idiot here doesn't recognize it. And when this idiot begins the journey to recognize it, it is called spirituality. Spirituality is nothing but coming to a standstill within yourself, in spite of everything going on. How do we come to this standstill? Naturally, our attention goes to the body, to the senses, to the mind. We are not talking about bringing to the standstill the equipments. If you have been trying to silence the equipments, bring them to a standstill, and they have not been cooperating, then the approach was wrong, or the approach was not 100%. Two ways. Approach was not 100%, you gave up too quickly. Approach was not 100%, that you as a doer, as an individual, were trying to control the senses and the mind and the actions. "100% would mean wherein you have a disposition where you recognize yourself to be, or I should say, a penultimate step, where you're ever contemplating, thinking of that stillness, that poise, that self within, that which is making you alive, making all the equipments alive. Just like at this present moment, we are doing everything. We are going shopping, we are eating, we are drinking coffee, we are giving a lecture, we are listening to a satsang. But in the back of our mind, the coronavirus thought is pregnant. It keeps coming up. It's guiding all our actions at this moment. Similarly, similarly, just like thinking about coronavirus, you are automatically becoming socially less interactive. You have stopped going out. At home also you are within your room more or less, and you are not, initial few days it will be a bit of a tough ask, but after that you will get used to it. Same way, when our mind, when we are continuously contemplating on the divine, automatically this withdrawal from the world will come about. And this withdrawal from the world is not just, as in the case of virus, it is a withdrawal. Why? So that it can go away and then again you will get involved eventually. But on the spiritual path, when we withdraw, and after complete withdrawal from the equipment, from the world, coming to abide in the divine as the divine, and with this new vision, when we come out again into the world, as if now there is nothing undivine, there is nothing to run away from, nothing to be taken care of. Why? Now your vision has expanded, has got transformed, has got reset to see the divine everywhere. For such a person, there is no in and out. For such a person, all duality ends. For such a person, all differences end. For such a person, within himself, aham versus idam, I versus this or that, this comes to a conclusion. There is no versus, because I is I and idam is also I. This transformation, that this entire play of subject and object, which we call as world, is nothing but the expression of the one divine. This transformation has to come about, and this transformation will come about only when we are thinking about that principle in this manner, that it is the all consuming principle, it is the all accepting principle, that it is the all permeating principle, that it is the all loving principle. Nothing is outside of it, and that I am. In this manner we contemplate and come to fulfill ourselves. And fulfillment and abidance is equal to abidance in the divine on one hand, and on the other hand it is absence of doership and enjoyership. It is absence of desire. It is absence of fear. And the seeker goes beyond knowledge and ignorance. Because knowledge is also through thoughts and ignorance is also by way of thoughts. I don't know is a thought and I know is also a thought, but only at empirical level. And this whole matrix as if comes tumbling down, and in its place only divinity remains. It was always there, and this recognition without a thought happens. Remain in this contemplation